SEWA is a project which has been very, very close to our hearts, and I think it encompasses everything that we feel very strongly and passionately for. So it's a project for strengthening energy, water, and agriculture nexus.
So the two biggest challenges that lay ahead of us is sort of taking climate action and also getting a lot of millions of people out of poverty. So keeping that in mind, this nexus of energy, water, agriculture is critical and is directly linked to income. So that is where this mission of SEWA network is extremely important in mitigating climate change, in promoting climate smart agriculture, and also creating this entire ecosystem where all stakeholders can come and make sure that we are able to not just put projects at a pilot level, but are able to scale this.
Again, amazingly, what we've seen is that the farmers have not let us go. Farmers from say Malda, Murshidabad, and Nadia, they've been badgering us to start solar pump schemes, and that's something which we would definitely like to start on. But then we're yet to really take even baby steps on this issue. We don't intend to go in for any more thermal. That has been our thing. The last thermal which we're going to do now is our Sagardegi 660 supercritical, and hopefully in the next couple of years we should see a major change in the way in which the farmer gets his electricity also.
I'm just laying out this basic four frameworks to be looked into. One, look at an institutional on the ground level, especially a public institution who can really anchor and push it over the next 2 to 3 years. Second, look into a business model framework which leaves something for everybody across the value chain. Number 3, bring in a sense of honest transparency of information. That's where the likes of SEWA platforms really help. And 4, I think the real key is to build in a sense of technology assurance and modularity.
We hope that we will install approx 40,000 number of standalone solar water pump in upcoming 5 years.
In last 5 to 6 years, we have installed nearly 1,700 prior to PM Kusum. Now with this PM Kusum, we have been able to install some kind of 500 solar pumping systems so far during the last 1 year or so.
A study that was conducted with few farmers who have already used solar pump for more than 1 year. So firstly, about economic impact of solar pump, mostly we have seen that an average percentage of farmers, it has been seen that 65% rise in income has been seen among the diesel pump users and 100% among the rain-fed users. So the major 4 streams of income through which the rise has been seen is increase in crop productivity, then improvement in cropping intensity and crop diversification. So the farmers have moved from doing just paddy to new vegetables that have been introduced due to reliable source of irrigation. And then we have water selling. So many of the instead of promoting solar pumps, many solar pumps in one regions, we have promoted solar pump along with a water user group.
Generally, we think it's very important to anticipate, identify, and then avoid as many of these negative impacts as possible. So as India makes a rapid switch to solar-powered irrigation, both replacing existing electric or diesel-powered units and the new solar irrigation pumps that are being installed, we really feel a responsibility to make sure that these solar pumps are not contributing to groundwater decline.
When we talk about groundwater, there are 2 water issues that we can look at. One is the supply side management and then the demand side management. When we insist on groundwater and create an access to it, then we are purely looking at it as a supply side management, because it is a supply for the farmer to improve her profit, crop area or acreage, and the total number of crop. Also look into the demand side management, where most of the water conservation should happen.
To get just transition in place, what is very important is to make sure that these 3 elements work very closely together, that we look for local solutions to the challenges that we face. We bring in local actors to participate in the economic activities as such, and also look at ways by which we can actually bring these communities together much more closely to be able to support each other when they face the challenge.
When we talk about technologies, then we talk about again three major inputs, as you would say. One is seed, another is feed, and for livestock it is breed. So if we understand technologies and we understand these things, then we know how to increase the production and productivity of agriculture and farming systems.
SwitchON और सेवा नेटवर्क काम कर रहे लोकल पार्टनर के साथ में हमने सिर्फ 3000 महिलाओं को क्लस्टर मीटिंग, विलेज मीटिंग, पंचायत मीटिंग के माध्यम से उनको हमने मोटिवेट किया